So it's finally happened. Bitcoin has officially broken into the $140 trillion global fixed income market, and it's doing so through MicroStrategy's innovative preferred perpetual stock offering called Strike. So again, as I mentioned in my prior video, this isn't just another capital raise. It's a pivotal moment where Bitcoin's performance finally meets the stability of the traditional fixed income instruments. And today we're diving into why this offering matters, how it works, and what it means for Bitcoin's role in the global financial system. So first, let's start with the basics. MicroStrategy is offering perpetual preferred stock with the following features that you can view on this page. They're offering an 8% fixed dividend, which is huge, right? Particularly for people who want a more steady stream of income, i.e. traditional fixed income investors. So they receive this 8% yield, something that fixed income investors, of course, demand in today's markets. They also receive 10-to-1 conversion into common stock. So each preferred share of Strike can be converted into 10 shares of MicroStrategy common stock MSTR, giving investors direct equity upside. Additionally, it has a $1,000 strike price, making this essentially an uncapped perpetual call option on MSTR, one of the most volatile and liquid large cap stocks in the world. And finally, this is a perpetual preferred common stock. So it isn't a bond with a maturity date or callable debt. It's indefinite. So investors have exposure to Bitcoin's potential upside as long as they hold the stock. So here's why this offering is so significant for fixed income investors, which is a group that's largely avoided Bitcoin due to its volatility. So firstly, this instrument has lower volatility. You can see here Strike's sensitivity conceptually to Bitcoin's performance relative to IBIT, which of course is a one-to-one Bitcoin proxy, and MSTR. You can see MSTR has the highest sensitivity to Bitcoin's price performance. Bitcoin obviously there in blue via the IBIT ETF, and then Strike in orange. So unlike MicroStrategy's common stock or converts, their perpetual preferred stock is much less sensitive to day-to-day Bitcoin price swings, and it's structured for income-focused portfolios, right? Offering that stability through its 8% dividend. It's also far more accessible. So these shares are going to be publicly traded, making them far easier to access than MSTR's convertible notes, and it brings Bitcoin exposure to these traditional fixed income allocators like pension funds, insurance companies, and mutual funds, all three of which have trillions of dollars in totally untapped capital that are now going to move out onto the risk curve into this Bitcoin proxy that has lower volatility than spot Bitcoin. So this 8% fixed dividend is a really compelling yield in today's environment. Obviously, this would be considered high yield, especially when combined with the upside of Bitcoin-linked optionality. It offers some extremely lucrative and attractive beta for fixed income portfolios. And it offers this, again, Bitcoin exposure without direct volatility. So by tying the call option to MSTR, the preferred stock provides this indirect exposure to Bitcoin, making it an attractive bridge for fixed income investors who want to scale their portfolios into the best performing global macro asset of the last decade without taking excessive risk. So this offering doesn't just introduce Bitcoin to the fixed income market, it positions Bitcoin as a proxy for the base layer of global credit markets. So the preferred stock can be used as collateral in traditional credit markets, allowing Bitcoin's influence to seep into lending and borrowing systems indirectly. Now, pair this with the SAB 121 repeal, meaning that Bitcoin will actually functionally be used as collateral, but this is the first fixed income instrument that is closely tied to Bitcoin's price performance, therein allowing Bitcoin to indirectly serve as a base of global credit markets. So for the first time, the volatility and long-term appreciation potential of Bitcoin are packaged into a low volatility fixed coupon instrument. So fixed income investors now have a new tool, which is a reliable dividend-paying security with Bitcoin-linked optionality. So in other words, MicroStrategy's preferreds open the door for Bitcoin to function by proxy as the foundation of global credit markets. And the real magic of this offering lies in its embedded perpetual call option. And it's very powerful because Bitcoin's price movements are historically volatile. We all know this. And MSTR acts as a high beta proxy for Bitcoin's performance. But with the 10-to-1 conversion ratio and $1,000 strike price, investors gain that long-term upside exposure to MicroStrategy stock, making it essentially a perpetual call option on Bitcoin. And unlike traditional call options, again, this call has no expiration date. So the optionality is perpetual, giving investors infinite time to benefit from Bitcoin's long-term appreciation. For fixed income investors, this means balancing the stability of an 8% yield with the upside of Bitcoin-driven equity performance. It's a bridge into Bitcoin without full exposure to its volatility. Guys, at the end of the day, this offering signals a fundamental shift in how Bitcoin is integrated into the global financial system. Bitcoin has been the best performing asset of the last decade, but it has been inaccessible to traditional fixed income investors until now. And by holding this preferred stock, investors gain a foothold in Bitcoin with lower volatility and consistent income. The preferred stock allows fixed income allocators to participate in Bitcoin's upside while adhering to traditional mandates for stability and yield. And as I said in my last video, MicroStrategy is not just raising capital, it's driving Bitcoin adoption at scale, bridging the gap between the world's largest asset class and the most innovative asset of the 21st century. So MicroStrategy's perpetual preferred stock is more than just a financial instrument. It is a turning point. For the first time, Bitcoin is making its way into the global fixed income market, offering low volatility, high yield exposure to the world's most volatile and transformative asset. So thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure to like and repost this video if you found it valuable. And of course, follow me for more and check out Thea at thea.us, the world's simplest self-custody solution. And I'll talk to you soon.